Okay, hi Form 4. Alright, this video teacher buat very specifically because teacher realise ramai students still struggle. Maybe you all dah belajar dekat sekolah, you already belajar, tapi you still feel it's hard to do the cara of penyempurnaan kuasa 2 which is completing the square method. In English, we call completing the square method. So teacher akan mention if CTS means that means completing the square. Okay, now first of all, you kena faham dulu. Why are you doing this method? Kenapa? What's the reason? Because you nak cari the roots, punca. What punca teacher? Okay, you all still remember or not whenever you do macam kuasa 2 kan? X square tambah 4x tolak 7. Okay, you all akan guna calculator, correct? You'll use your calculator, then you cari the x. Betul tak? Okay, tapi sekarang instead of using the calculator still boleh guna. It's not that you cannot use. But now you are using another method. What method is that? That method lah kita panggil as completing the square method. Okay? So you just get ready your calculator. Just get ready kamu punya like your book, buku latihan or anything. Because I really want you to faham terus. So from this video terus dah faham dah. And after this dah tak payah nak cuba-cuba lagi because like you fully dah faham already. Understand or not? So after this just apply untuk soalan-soalan. And you will need this until your Form 5 SPM. Memang kita perlu. Okay? Okay. Step 1 excuse me. When you want to do kaedah penyempurnaan kuasa 2, okay, you have to do some checking first. Kena check means like kena periksa dulu condition untuk the equation. Kena check equation. Okay, your equation kan selalu like this, right? Quadratic it's always for a quadratic punya equation. Okay, macam ni. Okay, now check the value of A. Check nilai bagi A mestilah positif 1. One more time, teacher repeat. The value of A must be lah positif 1. Mesti. Kalau dia bukan, that means you kena tukar lah sedikit. You have to do some adjustment. Alright? Okay, now contoh. Let's see a contoh. Okay, by the way, teacher just going to use your textbook. If you have your textbook, very good. Tapi kalau tak ada, tak apa. With you just follow together. Alright? Okay, now we do the soalan latih diri 2.1. Page 38 one. Okay, if you have your textbook, quickly like pause, go take your textbook and come. Okay, number 1. You see number 1, A. X square plus 4x tolak 9. Okay, we want to use completing the square method. Okay, by the way, dalam SPM, method ni, kalau disuruh kita diminta untuk use, formula dia tak diberi Okay, so teacher want you all remember the formula. What's the formula? Okay, tengok betul-betul. Plus B over 2 square tolak B over 2 square. Now you might say, teacher, tapi dekat sekolah saya ajar lain sikit lah. Maybe plus B over 2A or something like that. You see, kalau you dah comfortable with the way you're learning at school, please go ahead. Tapi siapa yang still struggle tu, so better you stick to satu cara, which is cara yang teacher ajar ni. Sebab cara yang teacher ajar ni kita boleh guna for whatever jenis soalan untuk kaedah penyempurnaan kuasa 2. Okay? Okay. Now, step 1. Check the nilai for A here first. What is the value of A here? Kat sini. Positive. Is that positive 1? Yes kan? Positif 1 kan? So, I can terus, teacher dah boleh terus start the process. Okay? Formula we can start ready. Okay, so tak ada apa-apa nak adjust No need to adjust anything here. Okay, see carefully. X square plus 4x. Okay, dah tulis that 2, right? Tambah, this is where you're going to include the formula. Okay? Kita akan masukkan the formula here. See tambah. Okay, what is my B Nilai B teacher berapa dekat sini? This is my A, this is my B, this is my C, right? My B is a 4. What symbol is in front of the 4? Positive. Okay, so kita just tulis 4 only ya. Okay, so 4 over 2 power 2 minus 4 over 2 power 2. Okay, tolak 9 equals to 0. Following so far? Okay, following ah? Okay. Now what you must do is, okay, take the first term dekat sini and the third term, yang ni kita akan masukkan dalam satu kurungan. We're going to put them in the same bracket. Okay, we're going to put these two in the same bracket ah. Okay, so here x plus 4 over 2 adalah 2. Okay, both also got power 2 right? Power 2 kan? Okay, that power 2 you write outside. Dekat luar. Okay, write outside lagi. Teacher, what happened? What happened to the 4x? Actually 4x ni macam dah tak ada dah after that. Okay, when you do this process, that 4x tu sebenarnya akan hilang. Tapi you don't have to cut or what lah. Okay, tak payah nak potong ke apa. Okay, so dekat sini done ready. Okay, this bahagian you see here, this part you just calculate only. Kalau siapa guna minda untuk calculate, very good. Siapa selalu guna calculator tu, teacher sarankan practice more lah without depending on calculator. Sebab here is just very easy. Negative 2 square tolak 9, right? So it's negative 4 minus 9. What is negative 4 minus 9? Negative 13. So minus 13 kat sini. Okay, following ah. Okay, now if you didn't follow anywhere, please stop. Repeat balik. Must repeat again. Okay, because you really need this for your SPM, right? Okay, now from I am going to move the 13 ke belakang. You see, teacher ajar cara ini. I know some school awal-awal yang 9 tu dah pindah ke belakang, betul? That is cara sekolah. Tapi kalau still kamu tak faham cara sekolah, better you just stick to satu cara, which is you just follow teacher's one. Faham tak? Okay? Alright. So, bring the 13 ke belakang. So, x plus 2 square becomes positive 13. Okay, bring kuasa 2. Nampak kuasa 2 kat sini kan? Can you see? This power 2. Okay, this power 2 teacher akan bawa ke belakang. So, it will become punca kuasa, square root. Now, whenever you letak punca kuasa, you must put a positive and a negative. One more time whenever you put punca kuasa. What is punca kuasa? Square root. Okay. Whenever you put square root, you must put a plus and minus. Okay. Why teacher for square root must put? Okay, sebenarnya square root yang kuasa dia genap. If the roots kuasa is genap, contoh lah, this is kuasa 2, right? So must put. So next one, if it's kuasa 4, if it's kuasa 6, like that. However, if kuasa 3, no need to put. Okay, kuasa 3 no need to put. Okay, so now from here okay, 2 pindah go behind Okay, so negative 2 plus minus square root of 30. Okay, then negative 2 plus square root of 30 ataupun negative 2 minus square root of 30. Yang 2 bila pindah ke belakang, okay, this thing, right? This thing better you letak dekat depan. Faham tak? So it's like you don't put macam ni, tolak. We don't want like this. Jangan, kalau boleh lah letak dekat depan. It's not wrong. Teacher kenapa tak boleh? No, it's not wrong. Boleh je. Okay, it's just that better view. View dia better kalau dekat depan. Okay. Now the question asks you to give jawapan to 3 tempat perpuluhan. That means in English 3 decimal places. Okay, now we calculate. Okay, the first one 1.60 excuse me, 5. You see ya? But kita nak berapa decimal? 1, 2, 3. So sampai sini je. So see the number belakang here, 5, right? So here must tambah 1. So that means here jawapan 1.606. Okay, first X settle. Second X, -2 tolak. Square root of 30. Negative 5.60555. However, kita nak 3 decimal places. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you can see here 5, right? Okay, tambah 1. Okay, so here will be X negative 5.606. 606. So can you see it's actually a very easy process kan? Cuma kalau tak faham sebab tu rasa macam what is going on, betul? Okay, ini teacher beri contoh where the nilai A is given there. Betul tak? Nilai A telah kita A kita adalah 1. Okay. So sekarang kita cuba where the A is not 1. Okay, we try the one with not 1 one okay, you know you can join always my Telegram group. The Telegram group is very active. Boleh je download kertas-kertas soalan, right? Okay, kita cuba C. Sebab C tu ada negatif there. Okay, C. Okay, negative X square minus 6X tambah 9. Okay, what is the syarat? The syarat is nilai A must be positive 1. Okay, what is our nilai A here? Negative 1. B is negative 6. C is 9. So how like this, miss? A cannot be like that, right? So you have to do some changes. Kena buat perubahan. Okay, teacher tahu dekat sekolah ramai belajar maybe cara, oh teacher kalau sini negative 1 saya kena bahagi. Everything bahagi negative 1. Okay, boleh. Teacher sarankan, if you comfortable with that, please go ahead with that. Okay? Alright. So, tapi this is the way that I prefer to teach my students. Okay. There's a reason. Whatever method yang teacher pilih kan, sebenarnya ada penjelasan. Cumanya, sekarang maybe tak tahu. Sekarang rasa macam tak apalah, yang ni lagi senang. Betul? Because you already faham. But as it goes, when you do things to help you avoid careless mistake, sebab tu teacher sarankan this method, which is take out the negative. Negative tu kita keluarkan. Consider negative 1 lah. You actually taking out negative 1 sebab A is negative 1, right? Okay, teacher, tapi kalau keluar like that, I don't know what to write inside. Okay, this is you do a side working. Buat jalan kerja dekat tepi. Okay, yang you all doing the bahagi, correct? You all always bagi negative 1, bagi negative 1, bagi negative 1. Okay, so sini cut apa yang tinggal? X square. Sini positive. So it's a plus. Here will be a minus. Let's say kalau you tak tahu. Tapi I think most of you who take out negative 1, you will know what to write. Betul tak? Okay, so sekarang it's like this. Actually the one no need to write lah. Satu sebenarnya tak payah tulis. Just write negative. Okay. Sekarang we can start the process of CTS. Completing the square. X square plus 6X. Okay. Plus B. What is my B? Jangan guna B yang tadi. Sekarang you ada B baru. B baru. Okay. You ada B baru. Okay. A is what here? A kita 1. The B is positive 6. The C is negative. So you must use the new one. Guna yang baru. Okay. 6 over 2. Square. Minus 6 over 2. Square. Okay. Tolak 9. Minus 9. Okay. Alright. Done. So I just put longer a bit. Okay. Negative Bring the first one and the third one dalam satu kurungan. X tambah, what is 6 over 2? 3 kan? 3. Lepas tu both also got kuasa 2, right? So kuasa 2 letak dekat luar. You can ask again, teacher, what happened to the 6x? 6x tu macam hilang, no more already. Tapi kita janganlah potong-potong ke apa. No need lah. Okay. This part you can calculate. Ni ramai lagi guna calculator, tapi I just do manually here. Negative 3 square minus 9. So negative 9 minus 9, which is negative 18 minus 18. Okay. So now what we get here, okay, dah dapat negative 80 settle and all. Okay, bring the negative. Okay, see this way, you can say, teacher, negative tu boleh pindah ke belakang. Yes, can. Boleh sebenarnya. Boleh. You can take this negative. Okay, teacher kenapa masuk balik? Tapi I just want to give you all some extra tips here, iaitu if you are changing to vertex form, you have to bring in back the negative. Tapi nantilah, itu video lain teacher buat about the vertex, bentuk vertex. Tapi sekarang this negative, teacher pindah ke belakang. So, x plus 3 square minus 18. Apa jadi kat sini? This is negative 1, right? So, it's 0 bahagi negative 1. 0. 0. 18 pindah go here. So, will be positive 18. Pindah the square, go there. So, square root. Okay, now. Okay, I'm going to pindah the 3 behind. Okay, pindah 3, negative 3. Okay, I got a good equation ready. Sekarang pisahkan. Write separately. Atau do for the minus. Negative 3 minus 18. Okay, now we key in the calculator. Ni perlu calculator lah. Okay, X 1.243 because you need 3 decimal place sahaja. Okay, yang lagi satu tu tolak. So, dapat negative 7.243. Okay. So, how you feel so far? This is very easy. Sangat senang. Buat kaedah penyempurnaan kuasa 2 is very easy. Mahirkan. Okay, then you continue. Can you continue the next question in textbook? Cuba. Cek jawapan kat belakang. Boleh? I hope this helps. Okay, this explanation helps. Alright, if it helps, just give teacher a like, thumbs up, and do share and subscribe. Alright, thank you so much. See you in the next one.